I got into cycling a few years back. It all started when I saw my cousin, Bocho Moy. He'd come with these nice bikes and I'd really admire them, and I'd be like, okay, so now when are you going to give me one? So he would say, no, you first have to work. But occasionally he let me ride his bike, so I can say it started there and then.
Sean Dock is a young cyclist from Khayelitsha, one of South Africa's largest and toughest townships. With other members of the township cycling club, Vela Kaya, Sean is about to take part in the world's biggest bike race, the Cape Argus, which happens 30 kilometres away in Cape Town, a very different environment to his home area. But first he has to find his cycling buddy, Lutando Gamana, and head off to the Vela Kaya clubhouse, where the group is gathering.
How's Lutando? Sure, fit, are you? I'm doing good and everything. Ready for the race? Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. Yeah, been training all the time, so yeah, well prepared.
I can see. Let's be off, man, no?
Yeah, let's go. My first Argus ever, so yeah, I'm a bit nervous as well.
One of the many difficulties, it's majority of us, we come from, I can say, previously disadvantaged households. So you find that the income isn't sufficient just to make ends meet. However, we do survive.
Vela Kaya, Khayelitsha Cycling Club, was set up 10 years ago by a group of local enthusiasts. One of them, Amos Sikubu, explains.
When I started to train, buy myself a bike, buy myself the kit itself, it was very unique, something in my community which I live. And when I was coming back home, I would always find parents, with kids at my house. They wanted the kids to do the sport. So I end up going out and look for some old frames, trying to put them together. I've managed to make 10 bikes. I've managed to put 10 kids on top of the bikes, started to train them. As I training these kids, I started to see a talent out of them. Eventually, they were on the podiums. It was very exciting for me. I started to see where I can go with these kids,
For Sean, the Argus has been an annual event for the last 3 years, but Lutando is new to the sport and has only once raced before. It wasn't a total success.
My first ever race was Tour de Stellenbosch, which I battled to complete it. I actually was one of the guys who got off the bikes and pushed the bike to the top of the hill and then get on and let it go down with me, because my thighs weren't as fit as the other guys. Okay, so from there I worked to train hard every weekend. So looking forward to the August. I am not getting off the bicycle this time. I'm going all the way to the finish line.
We arranged to meet at the start, but in the massive crowds, over 35,000 cyclists taking part, we miss each other. Take to a motorbike, tracing the fabulous 110-kilometre route around the Cape Peninsula. And there's no sign of Sean and Lutando.
What happened?
I don't know, it just blew. And then I lost all the air. So I don't know if I went over anything or anything. It's just something that happened.
The first Cape Argus was held way back in 1978, when cycling, like other South African sports, was marred by apartheid. Now it's a very different multiracial event, and though I couldn't find my Velakaya team, I did see sights that just made me want to leap on a bicycle and ride. Finally, in the melee of the finish area, I come across Dumisa Bangani, one of Velakaya's founders.
Made it. Today we brought 76 riders, and all of them, they've done very well up until this now, and we're still waiting for some few, because we started somewhere around 9:30, and some of us, they've done 4 hours, and some of us, we're still waiting. They are going to do plus minus at least 5 hours.
And then, coming through the crowd, I spot Sean and Lutando.
Sean, how did it go?
Well, it went fantastic. The pick and pay team from Velakaya, we did superb. We did quite a good time. We enjoyed the ride. For me, this is my 3rd medal.
From my 1st medal. And as you see, there's a lot of people coming through. We did a team effort from Sigurd and helped each other through all the way. So to teamwork, big ups.
Big ups.
I find it very strange.
There are many kids who have high ambitions of becoming the next Lance Armstrong, however, without the doping. The ultimate ambition for Velakaya, I can say, it's to actually formulate and make a team that will participate in the Tour de France and also be the overall winners. And most of all, also have a high performance center in which riders will be groomed and bred within Khayelitsha.